this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. National championship. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Inside div now from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The sure hands. It's Coleman. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Odom.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Makes it second and short. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Clock for the completion. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Volunteers are on the move here. And the runner takes off to his right. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. They draw first blood in this national title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
QB keeper all the way. Tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. shotgun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. The linebacker shifting around now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Simpson. It's an out route, the catch made. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's only in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver, because he could be a monster today.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Preacher in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Puts some space around the 30. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Simmons. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. On the move now. On the run. He'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Vols looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's wide open, pulls it in. They bring him down, but it's a fake play all the way to the 43.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Down the middle, it's Matthews.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Running back with the football. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Vols looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. At midfield. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. And they'll set up for the PAT. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch in space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Odom. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Daniels. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Coleman. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pass not complete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's a bunch formation.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Fletcher. He shreds the tackle. Legs still churning, won't go down. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Vincent Porter looking to bring some pressure. Design quarterback run. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for a touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Simpson. With the catch, it's Odom. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He keeps it on the design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That big play to start the drive. They got close, but now it's third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The play call here on 2nd down for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Caught over the middle, it's Fletcher. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Auburn! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target, and the defense is so condensed.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Simpson. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
The Vols looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion with the tight end. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up to become a hero? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run.
Chris, let's give credit to this defense for having all the answers on that one. Skill guys covered in nickel. Quarterback accounted for and stopped before reaching the marker. That's great coordination and togetherness from this defensive unit.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will give them the lead here in the final minute and a half.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Daniels. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly